What up, Lala Gang? This your girl. I should have already had the book with me, but I did a video previous making a book for my friends, and Ms. Laura, I believe that's her name. But Ms. Laura, this video is to show you once again, step by step, how I did it. I hope this one helps. So I'm going to try to do this one in a little more detail than I did the other one. So hopefully it helps. So here, I printed out my paper. This one is for myself because I didn't have one to do. So I just said, why not make one for myself? So I printed out my paper. Everything was done in Canva. Don't pay no attention to the background. The background, I'm printing some stuff out. So here, if you can see it, like I said, everything is done in Canva. I put my name up here, Lala Creation 53. Then I wrote up under it, please write clear. So you always want to make sure you write clear because I work in the for the city of New York, city slash government of in New York. And when I tell you, them documents, when people fill out documents, like I don't get it. When you know you're filling out a legal document, you want to make sure everything is clear, so everything is processed correct. The way that some people write is unbelievable, unbelievable, and it's only going to get worse because now in the school, a lot of kids in the school they use like tablets. They don't use the notebooks and things like that. They got them doing tablets, so you wouldn't be surprised. A lot of kids can't even like do penmanship. They can't even sign documents. And I'm not even gonna say kids. Well, they are still kids, but I'm talking about older kids, like teenager kids, teenagers reaching young adult. Yes, believe me when I tell you, I'm not lying. I get this all the time. I have to when I'm processing federal applications. I have to constantly keep sending them um a letter that your registration can't be processed because we need a wet signature. We need a hard copy signature. We need that print on the paper, not typing your name. That's not a signature. Just typing is not a signature. We need a it's crazy. But anyway, all this is done. I added my picture stuff in the background just to give it a little like I tell you, I'm always extra, always extra. So that I printed out for my cover, front and back, front and back. Actually, this is sticker paper. This is holographic sticker paper. Look at it, holographic. You see, the different whatever. And on here, I put same thing, La La Game, because you joining the game. And I have my logo up here on both sides, two different logos, and my picture because that's what it's me. This is the back. This is regular white sticker paper, but the background I went and found a holographic background because I didn't want to use all my holographic paper because I have a lot of regular plain white sticker paper. So I just found the background of the holographic, and I used the background. Then I add my logo. I stretched it out. I kind of I feel like I should have. I don't know. It's just something different. And then I just put my name. This is for the back, so it don't even really matter. And then you need card stock. I stress this a lot. Card stock. You can get it from any type of crafting store, any type of supply store, anything. I have different ones. This is the one that I got this one from Staples. And this is hmm, this one This one is 65 grams. Yeah, 65 pounds. You want to get even. I have the other one that I have. It's a higher pound, which is better, but this is still good because. But you want to use a thicker one, but 'cause this is for me, so I'm gonna get and use this because I don't want to waste all my stuff. So this is the paper. You want to need you some clips. All I'm doing right now is just banging it to make sure everything, all my edges, everything is nice and smooth. Now that I feel that it's nice and smooth, I'm just taking the clips and I'm putting it at the end. And I'm going to repeat that same process at this end. I'm going to get another clip. And I'm going to do the same thing. So now that I have the clips at my end, and I'm going to show you, some people don't have clips. Some people don't have, because like with me, most of the time people used to have like it's not a machine, but it's for like when you're doing when you putting books and stuff together. So I would like normally take it, if I didn't have my clip, I would normally take and I would bring it to the, after I got it to where I want it, I would bring it to the edge. Then I would get my heavy book or whatever I'm going to use that's heavy for it, and I will place it on top because you're gonna need something heavy once you're done to place on top. That's why I said they have like, it's not a machine, but it's an object that they use, and it helps when you're doing this. So you put the paper in and you turn it off, and it squeeze it really tight like that. So it'll give you like that tight thing. So once I put my glue on it, I'm gonna go along here and put the clips down the side so to give it that, keep it that tightness. And all you need is like a paper glue. I use this right here, the tacky glue, or you could use the out this right here, the MAC strip glue. This dries clear. The tacky also has a clear one. This is not the clear one. I can tell you that because I use this a lot. But they have a clear one. This is definitely not the clear one. It says dry clear, but no, they have one that really dries clear. So I mean, it dries clear. You can use you don't have that. You can use the heat gun. You can use a glue gun. You can make sure you're gonna need a popsicle stick or something. I would recommend a popsicle stick, and you would just go down it with the glue gun. But you know you have to work fast with the glue, with the hot glue gun, because it dries really quick. And just spread it along, and then you let it dry. So we're gonna use this. I'm just getting my other clips set. So while I'm getting the other clips ready, I'm gonna set them right there to the side. I'm gonna show you. See if I can bring this closer so y'all can see it. Let me see. I'm trying to see how close can I get it so y'all can see it. So here, I'm going to, oh wait, I ain't even opened this one yet. Sorry guys. It's new. Sorry. It's new. You can use any type of paper glue. You can use what is the Elmer's glue. It doesn't matter. So here, I'm going to, normally I would just get a piece of paper and put the paper down, put the glue on the paper and scoop it up with the thing. But we're not even going to do that. We just bringing this across. Now you see, I'm going to take my popsicle stick and I'm just spreading it across. So this is where, like I said, I would like to bring it down on the sides. It helps me spread it across a lot better and more evenly. And I'm going to do this twice. I'm going to let, I'm going to do it twice. You want to make sure you get the corners. And I'm just looking to make sure that I got my corners very good. And like I said, I'm going to let this one dry. And you want to make sure you get a nice smooth, very smooth edge. So I'm going to set that there. I don't know if you can see it. See, this one I like, I said, because it dries clear, you really can't tell. So I'm going to let that dry. And I'm talking about y'all, and I didn't even bring nothing with me. This is my sublimation print. We're going to do that once we finish this. And here I'm printing some other stuff. I don't even think this is heavy enough. Well, we're going to make it do, right? And I'm going to put a piece of plastic. Where's my plastic? I just had my plastic. I hope I didn't throw. Oh, here we go. I'm going to put this here because I don't want it to stick to here. I want it to stick on the plastic. So while that's drying, I'm just going to push this to the side because remember, I'm doing a second coating. So I'm going to let this dry. It dries really quick. So in the meantime, while that's drying, I'm going to start putting my stickers on the cardstock. Remember, you if you don't have sticker paper, you don't need it. Remember, you can print directly from you can print directly on the you could print directly on the cardstock. You could print on it. Remember, this is nothing but printing paper. It's just a thicker copy, so you can print directly on. So you could print your design on, or say you don't have a printer where you can't print. You can just use this and you can draw on it, write on it. Um, you can buy stickers and put on it however you choose. So you don't need that. So I'm going to we're gonna walk this into because I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna do it how I normally do my sticker paper. The last video, like I said, it was more of a I'm not gonna say a rush, but a rush. So remember, I pull this back just a little bit, just enough. You see that? I pull it back just a little bit, just a little bit. And what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna cut a little, a little bit of the paper. You see, I just cut a little bit. So I'm going to get my cardstock, and I'm just going to line it up. All right, guys, I am so sorry. I thought it was recorded, and it really wasn't recording. So a part that the main part is not recorded, so I'm just gonna run it back real quick. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, Miss Laura, she asked me, can I do another video more in detail, more step by step, which I'm so sorry, and I already glued one, so I can't go back to redo that part. So I'm gonna just run it down. The design was made in Canva. I use Canva for like to do mostly all my designs or designer space. I'm not too familiar with Word. I know Word like with at work and all that, but like for designing, I'm not familiar with it. Photoshop, I do a little dib and dab, but I'm not familiar with. So I stick to what I know, and Canva is what I know. And Canva has really came. It went from like 75 to 1,000. Canva got so much going on. So I made the design, and everybody that know me, I'm always extra. As you see, I put my little picture for the little background, and then everything. I got my name, Lala Lala Creation 5-3. Then I wrote down here right clear, and as I was saying, well, I thought I was saying, you definitely need to specify that because Lord knows a lot of people nowadays do not know how to do penmanship, especially the younger generation. I work for the city slash government, and I work in the federal department, and I can't tell you how many letters I had to send because I have to reject their registrations because they don't know how to do penmanship. And you know, you're doing a legal document, you got to have a signature. And as we call it, a wet signature um, or a hard signature. Most of them because they do always on the tablet or whatever, so they type it the signature. That's not it's your name, but it's not a signature. A lot of them don't know how to do penmanship. I promise you they don't. So we always have to send them a letter. And then you should see how it look when they get back. That's another video. But so yeah, so make sure so when they write their stuff, you want them to make it nice and clear. So all you're gonna need some paper clips. If you don't have paper clips, it's not a problem. You just gonna make sure you get your papers. You're gonna line it up as perfect as you can. If you don't have paper clips, you're gonna line it up. You're gonna bring it to the edge of your table, your desk, whatever you're working on, like this. You're gonna get your heavy book or whatever. Cause mind, remember the clip is not there. You don't have no clip. And you're gonna pick that book wherever it's at. You're gonna get your glue and you're gonna glue it down. That's where it's gonna come in handy. Get you a blank piece of paper, put some glue on that paper, get your popsicle stick. If you don't have a stick, use your finger because it's paper glue. It rubs off. And you're gonna go along smooth, nice and smooth. And you want to get it from corner to corner, edge to edge, right? Once you got that, you're gonna let it dry. Since like I said, I already did it. I thought it was recording, it really wasn't recording. So we already did the first one. As you see, I have the first layer of glue. It's dry. It's dry. And this glue dries well. I'm using this Mac Tack. It's a paper glue, all-purpose adhesive glue. And you can use the tacky glue. You can use the Emma's glue. Ah, you can use the Emma's glue. Any type of like paper glue. Second layer of the glue. So now I'm going to do the second layer. I'm going to show you, and you see what I'm doing. I'm coming from corner. I'm going to go from corner to corner. Right? I'm going to get my stick, and I'm just smoothing it out. I'm just smoothing the glue out. I'm just smoothing it out. I'm just smoothing it out. I'm just smoothing the glue out. Like I said, you want to get from corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner. And you want to make it as smooth as you can. Y'all know I always tell y'all don't rush, even though sometimes I be rushing. But you want to, yeah. I'm just making sure I get my corners. Because the corners is the key. The corners is your key that's going to keep your book together. So you see that? You probably really can't see much, but that. And then I told you this is where if you don't have the clips, you're gonna put it on the edge. But you want to get you a plastic or something so it doesn't stick to the book or whatever you using heavy to hold it down. Because you're gonna need something heavy to hold the clips down. I mean the pages down. Where's my other clip? This is what I do. So I'm just gonna move it from that part of the book to the very end of the book. And I'm gonna do it the same way here. Hold on, let me wipe that. Let me wipe the clip. Because I don't want this one, I don't want to be so much on the paper. Edge. Okay, so you see, and now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this, I'm going to push this to the side. Hold on, I don't want to stick to it. I'm going to push this to the side right here. Let me put my top back on for now. That's to keep it from drying out. Not you know how glue get. And I'm gonna put this on top to help give it that weight. So now we got our designs. This is cardstock paper that I got from, I think I got this from Staples. This is 65 cardstock. They have thicker, and you want to get the if you can get the thicker one, get it. But this is pretty thick, as you can see, and it's good. So I already start. I'm going to show you. And sticker paper, you don't have to use sticker paper to design it. You know I'm extra, so I'm going to design my cover. But you can print directly on the cardstock, so you can do the cardstock. You can skip this part. You don't need this. I could have just did that and just called it a day. But I wanted to pop, and I like the holographic effect and stuff. So I want to look like give it more illusion of a notebook. I'm not gonna say a real notebook because it is a real notebook. This is how they make the notebook. That's without the spiral. So basically, it is a real notebook. It's just made at home. So like I said, I already started because I was recording when I realized it wasn't. I thought I was recording when I realized it wasn't recording. I stopped it to go back to show you the steps. Nah, I'm so sorry, Laura. So what I do is I take my sticker paper. I take the sticker paper, right, and I peel it back a little bit. If I can get this, I peel it back just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. These are two different brands of sticker paper. One brand, this is the all white brand. I forgot the name of the brand, and I'm just gonna just cut across the top. As you can see, I'm just cutting across the top of the sticker paper, as you can see. So you see, I got that right. This is all white sticker paper. Like I said, I designed in Canva. I don't use Photoshop. I don't use Word. I don't use Affinity. I don't use it's a lot. I mainly design in Canva, like 99% of the time, and 1% in designer space. Um, Canva, you could do it like everything is it's and they so updated. Canva is like at 1,000 right now. It used to be it wasn't my favorite. I would say it should be like 65. I was doing everything in designer space because I'm familiar with that. I got used to it. It was easy to function. I started working in Canva more. I got used to it, like whoa. And then they updated it a couple of times. And the last update just took it from 75 to 1,000. I'm just going past 100 to 1,000. So the design I did, I took my one of my um logo designs that I made. I made this in Canva as well. But what I should have did was I should have turned it down a little bit. Like the design, what you call it, the transparent. I should have turned it down a little bit more. But I didn't. I thought that the background it was gonna. I don't know. I had a different vision. So if I didn't knew that going forward the next time, I know I would turn the trans parent down a little bit on the design. So that way the design was the background would show more because this is not a holographic sticker paper. I just did the background. It's a holographic background because it was like, wait, I got a bunch of plain white sticker paper. Why not just use that and put a holographic background so I still get that same effect? But I should have transparent the design so that way the holographic design was like would shoot through this. But being that I didn't do that, you only getting it basically like around it, which is cool. I don't care. It's the back cover and it's mine. It's not like I'm making it for somebody. So I cut that part down and I'm gonna show you the reason why I do that. It makes it easy when you stick in your paper when it's time to stick the paper together. So what I do always notice is with the cards, the sticker paper is a tad bigger than the sticker paper. I mean, yeah, the sticker paper is a tad bigger than the card stock. But even it up from the bottom and I'm just gonna rub that. That is the reason why that I cut that part so that way, so now it's stuck to the card side and is evenly from all four sides. So now that I have that like that, right? Let me get my uh you're going to need a scrunchie. You don't need you can use your finger to do it because you want to make sure there's no air bubbles. Laura, I hope I still got you. I hope you still with me, you following me. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not being being confused because I thought that I was good with the other video, but I'm sorry. And I hope this one helps even more. So now just you got your scrunchie because the other video, yeah, I did use the card, I used my finger and all that. So now I'm gonna show you. So as you see, let me pull this over more so you can see it a little bit better. So yeah, so I'm so sorry. I hope you follow me more. There you have it. So now we have this. And you see what I was saying? It's a little bit. So I'm going to use my X-Acto knife and I'm going to cut that away. But why am I putting that there? I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, and then that's what we're gonna do. So like I said, I had already started this one, so I do apologize, but I hope that one helped. Uh, I hope that one helped. Oh wow, this sticker paper, it's already coming. Like, okay, it looked like it was coming apart already. So I'm just doing the same thing. I'm just using my squeegee and I'm just going down. And as I can see, and I don't even think I can take this off because, oh, I can. You know, we're not even going to do that. It is what it is. I'm just making sure I have no air bubbles. There's no air bubbles. Okay. I'm going to get my X-Acto knife. I'm just going to cut that part off. So now we have the front and the back. I'm going to need that again. So, and that again. Let me put my paper back. I was using that as my weight. Put that back in there. Okay. See if it's dry. I gotta let it dry a little bit more. It's still just a little bit. Look at my fingers. I got supplement. No, I got regular ink on it. This was the regular ink. The regular ink all on my finger. This is what I hate about when I'm designing. Drinking my protein shake. Um, yeah, guys. So that's basically it. Yeah, you just need it to dry, and once it's dry, you this right here is already your book. Once it's dry, it's dry. That's it. No ends, buts, or nothing. It's dry. Once you get to that part, let me see. Yep, you see, it's dry enough. I'm just taking the clips off. Let me see. Yeah, you see? Let me move that to the side. You see there? I got my book now. You see, it's a book now. I got my book. The air is blowing the page. I'm sorry, but you see, now I got my book, and I'm just putting this part together. Now you can do two things here. You can go ahead and glue this along, just glue it like this and leave this like this. But with me, I like to give it the illusion that like a book. So once again, I'm gonna get my clips. I'm gonna clip it here, and I'm gonna clip it here. And why not the middle, just for the heck of it, right? So this is the edge of my book. Hold on. Wait. Okay. So now I'm gonna, this is just so that it doesn't move while I do the part. I'm just making sure I got everything lined up on the book. Everything is lined up. So now this is where the duct tape come in. You know they have, if you go in the Dollar Tree, $1.25 store, they have designer duct tape. And then they even, you can even get it out of goddamn store. They even have the other tape that have pretty different design. You can get that tape. It's the same thing, but they're designed. You can even get that one to use for this. This is gonna be my I'm just okay. And I'm gonna cut it. So I'm just bringing it enough, and I'm just smoothing it out. Smoothing it out. I'm gonna take the book now. I'm gonna turn it over to this side. Mind you, is already smoothed out. It's already smoothed out. With my, I'm gonna get my Zecto knife back out because I'm going to cut the tape. I'm going to cut the tape at the very edge. We don't need that. And I'm going to do it on this side. And I'm going to do it on this side. And we're going to do it like that. Put the thing back on. Okay. So now it's there. You see, I took my squeegee I have make sure I got no bubbles. Now I'm just gonna bring it up and then bring it over, up and over, up and over. So I know I need to cut some more of this off. So now I know what to do because you want it still have to be even at all costs. It was. You see? I want you to see. See, the cut was not, well, not the cut, but when you bring the tape, you see, I want to make it a nice even. So, you see? So, that's what I did to cut. Close as it's gonna get. And now, this is what I do. I'm gonna get the popsicle. Laura, I promise. I hope this help. I pray to God. I hope this help. I'm gonna put a little bit on the popsicle because it does dry clear, and I'm just going to. I'm not even gonna do the popsicle because this thing now took me out. I'm just gonna come down here a little bit, and as you see, it's basically where the scene is at. And I'm gonna grab my popsicle, and I'm just because it does dry clear. It does dry clear, and I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the back side. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to set the I'm going to put the heavy pack of paper back on it and let it dry for a couple of hours. You let it sit and dry for a couple of hours. But here you have it. Here you have it. And there you have it. You have your own book. The sheets is not going to come out, come apart. There you have it.